looking to CV. So that's all they got because they get so many applications. They can't go the whole day seeing the papers. So within a glance, they search for a few things. Then they will decide whether this resume should be on my table or should be getting into maybe side table or some other deconsidered sort of tray. So that's the 1 minute they got to have a look at your resume. That's the reason we press that resume building is important before you jump into any applications or not. It's working. So 75% of resumes are rejected by ATS. Does anybody have idea what is ATS? So at least you got that much grip over there. So this is the software or the applications where recruiters or the companies use to sort the resume according to their requirement. So that's how 75% gets rejected. Imagine the amount of work you put on your resume that goes into trash. So that's how your resume should be according to ATS. That I'll be discussing later. I have a separate slides for that, exactly what you should be including in your ATS sort of resume and what are the resume, which is a generalized resumes. And most of the people, they inflate their skills. They don't know the skills, but they write the skills. But the thing goes into the paper that goes onto the desk of HR, and then he shoots the questions depending upon what you wrote. And then there will be a blank space where the bridge between the recruiter and you gets increased. So once it's done, the rest of the resume will be going apart, not according to you. So that's the reason you should not inflate whatever you don't know. Be true to your resume, write what exactly you know and what you are learning. And most of the recruiters, they recruit people from LinkedIn profile. Last time we discussed why a profile is important for you. Once you give your resume, obviously you will be giving a LinkedIn profile on that resume. So when you give your LinkedIn profile link, recruiter will be going on to that link and he starts browsing your profile. So the two things should be matched and two things should be good enough to impress the recruiter. Not only just resume, your LinkedIn profile as well. That we did last time. Hopefully you have worked on it. If not, then start working. So 3% of all the resumes are selected for interview. Imagine 100 people have applied. So there are chances that 3% of those resume will be end up for an interview. The rest of 97 would be on a waiting desk or maybe rejected desk, depending upon maybe requirement and the fulfillment. 41% of recruiters looks for the skills. It's not that they look for what you wrote, but they have a glance. As I said, they will get less than a minute to browse or to scan your resume. So when they were looking for certain skills, obviously they go to the section called skills. So that thing should be matching what you did and what you're going to answer. So those things should be good enough, the skills. 88% looks for hard skills. When I call hard skills, it's nothing but your technical skills. So there are hard skills and there are soft skills. Both are way part different. Hard skills is your technical skills. Soft skills is your regular behavior skills or the team working or whatever you do and whatever you do in your office when you join the particular job. So 60% of the buzzwords are what I will explain you later, exactly what you should avoid, why you should not exaggerate the buzzwords. 55% are not tailored their resumes. That's where recruiters find that 55% do not tailor their resumes. Tailor in the sense, you are applying for 4 different jobs. You have one resume and you are shooting that resume to each and every job. That doesn't work because every job requirement will be different. Every job description will be different. So you should tailor make your resume. So you lay back and be a lazy guy applying for hundreds of jobs with one resume. You forget about 1 minute which HR is going to have a glance on your resume. That's not going to happen. You should tailor make your resume for each and every job. And 83% hire tailor-made resumes because that's where the thing, because you have your LinkedIn profile where you will be listing out all your skills, right? And you have a tailor-made resume, which is specifically made for that requirement. So this comparison between the LinkedIn profile and tailor-made, the HR will have a glance. He put some effort of building a resume, especially for the application which I have offered. So obviously there proves that you are doing already some efforts to get into the contact of the HR. So that's a positive reply where you are giving in your resume saying that, see, I have lots of skills. Out of that, I have put few skills which are very important for your job. So you're doing already a hard work, tailor making a resume, taking out time, composing that resume, and giving to the particular position. So that is a positive effect HR will get. So you should tailor make. And that's the reason they hired 83%. They think that tailor made resumes are the one they select most. And 67%, obviously, they look into work experience. Right now, if people are freshers, so you'd be taking a bit of light part on this. So when I talk about hiring, that 83% hire well-formatted resumes, because obviously there should be some eye appealing, right? If I give a pale resume without any structured algorithms or structured way, I won't like that resume. I should have that structured way, have particular, white spaces, columns, very neat and tidy shortcut descriptions where I can understand what exactly you are. Because as I said, they don't have time to read all your long paragraphs. 83, like visually appealing resumes. That's where colors, fonts, paragraphs, bullet points, this comes into context. 63, reject poorly formatted resume. So this is the percentage, 68. Sorry, it's my bad. 68, reject poorly formatted resume. As I said, if it is not tidy, obviously that represent the amount of work you kept for that job. Already you have showed them how lazy I am. I don't want to tailor make my resume. I don't want my resume to look as appealing as it would. That's where the rejection starts. They will take and granted. They said, okay, this guy is not interested in any more job because he's giving me a very poor formatted resume. 63% one-page resume. They get that positive effect when you have a one-page resume. But obviously, you can't write all the things in one-page resume, but you can summarize your skills, summarize your working, summarize your summary or objective of the work. You can put a good amount of words, structured words, in a way that you can build a one-page resume easily. Even me, up to 17 plus 18 plus years experience, I prepare only one-page resume. I don't no more prepare my resumes because I'm end of what I did. So one-page resume I prefer because I don't want HR to waste time reading the second page, and nobody has that time to read the second page. So to the general points, obviously you might be knowing it, but I emphasize on these things, saying that use standard fonts, maybe Times New Roman, Arials, Calibre. Go to nowadays every software is equipped with good fonts where you can find generalized fonts. Use those fonts because don't use any fancy fonts. Of course, you get a very good executive fonts over Google or somewhere, but you never know. The system which recruiter is using might not have that font. So there will be a conflict between what you wrote and what is presenting. The best way is the thing which you are looking, the fonts, those are not fonts which I used in my original presentation. I use my own fancy fonts. The thing is that the laptop which I switched right now, this laptop doesn't have that font. So my original font is different. That I'll show you when I end the session. My font is very different because I'm a creative guy, I'm a designer guy. I use very bit good of my own UI UX appealing fonts. Use standard fonts, then use fonts 11 and 12. That's the standard which you can use for all your wordings where you're going to explain. Don't go beyond 12 and don't come below 11. That would be very small fonts. So go between 11 and 12. 12, I suggest you for headings or some sort of boldness, use 14. So that's one step. Always fonts multiplies by 2. 12, 14, 11, 12. That's the only thing you should use. If you want to use your name, go for 16, not more than that, because the more you increase, the less space you will get for the other things to accommodate. So 12, 14, 16 is the one which you always follow. And why spaces should be there to understand or to separate one column from other, because you can't mix one work, second work, third work continuously, because you never know the recruiter might not distinguish or the ATS might not distinguish between the first work and second work. So always have that white spaces between the two paragraphs or two words. Use headlines, bullet points. Those are important. As I said, bullet points will give you a freedom of shortcutting your works. You can't write a complete paragraph. Write in a bullet point, use particular keyword and separate your paragraph into a bullet point so that every point will give an impact on reading. I can't read 4 lines. I can read 4 bullet points easily. As I said, bold and italic, use very sparingly. Sparingly, don't use much. The more the bold will be like you're pressing a word towards the resume or towards the recruiter saying that these are my things. Boldness is nothing but you are emphasizing or you are trying to promote a word. That's where boldness means. So don't use much because that would be like over explaining about your skills, maybe over explaining about your work. So don't use most bold fonts and italic. Use sparingly wherever you need, very rarely. And PDF format, that's a global format which everyone use, but few ATS people try to ask you to send .docs, like document files, because they might have the old software or they might have invested in a software where only .doc format can be read on the software. So try to read your job description and requirement of the recruiter very carefully, which format they want. PDF, the plus point is whatever format I do in PDF, I will not lose it because it will keep intact your format. Word format, yes, might be. My software, I might use a Word format with settings of letter as default size, whereas your resume might have prepared according to A4. Once A4 shifts into letter size, everything gets scrambled. So .doc, be careful while you are submitting. If they asked specifically for .doc format, send it. Otherwise, PDF is good to go. Once you are done with this, let's have an overview exactly what the sessions you will be getting on your resume. One will be your objective or summary. There's a difference between objective and summary. Most of the people write objectives. Few people write summary. There's a difference between both. Contact informations, work experience, then additional sections, education, skills, certifications. These are all the things which you'll be having in a one layout of a resume. These things should be important. Additional session, yes, you might add, you might not, depending upon what you are going to explain to the recruiters. So when I talk about career objectives, right, it clearly states that it's a short or long-term, goals or outlines that you are going to give on your resume. The alignment with the job requirements and professional skills and qualities, and there should be a clarity. These are the elements of good career objective. As I said, there's objectives and there's a summary. So there's a difference between both. So both, whatever you are going to promote, you should have your career goal in it, exactly what you want to propose to the recruiter, because that is a summary of your work you are going to produce to the recruiter. Of course, you'll have your work experience, education down there in bullet points, but that 3 or 4 lines, whatever you're writing on objective, that reflects what you're offering to the recruiter. So it should have the career goals. It should be aligned with your job requirements, whatever they're proposing. As I said, tailor-made resume. Again, I'm repeating tailor-made resumes. That's where your summary changes. Summary is the one which emphasizes on the thing that you have tailor-made your resume according to the job description, according to the opening. The summary will prove that it's a tailor-made. So you should have your professional skills and the clarity what you want to propose to the recruiters. So when I said the personalizing of the role, I give an example. We're not writing some objectives or summary. If I tailor-made that summary, I would do the way which I'm showing you right now. I'm a certified data analyst. That's where I'm a certified. I'm telling that I'm a certified data analyst. It's not that I'm a data analyst. I'm a data analyst comes when you are experienced. So certified in the sense recently certified, or you might have certified from a well-known university. That's where recruiter will be looking down to the certifications, from where you have certified. The education qualification goes on. I'm a certified BCom holder. I'm a certified MBA. So that's how things starts in your summary. Then specialized in SQL, Python, and TableView. So I'm a data analyst, specialized, because I'm emphasizing on the 3 skills, not whole skills, advanced Excels or business intelligence. I'm not emphasizing on those skills because maybe in data analytics, few people are good at Excel, few people are good at Power BI dashboarding. So I'm a data analyst specialized in dashboarding. So you're already giving a statement to the recruiter saying that I'm good at visualization. So obviously, he might have a role, whatever the 10 openings which have, he might select you for a role called visualization. There is a team of people who are working on dashboarding. So he might keep you on there. He might give a priority for a team who is a visualizing team. So you are emphasizing that you are a data analyst and you are specializing in few skills and a strong foundation in machine learning and product lifecycle analytics. Again, out of these skills, I can put these skills onto called product lifecycle analysis. So you are again and again saying him that don't expect anything beyond this from me. So that's where you are clearly saying that I am skilled in SQL Python. I'm a very strong foundation in machine learning and product lifecycle analytics. Eagerly to apply these skills in a data analyst role in Sejura Tech. So I am again tailor-made my resume according to the company called Sejura Tech, where they have an opening called data analyst. So clearly you have said that I have tailor-made this resume especially for you. So that proves that you did some workout, seeing the job description or going into the company where the job description has been done, analyzing those company, you looked into that company, what they are providing and what they are, then you tailor-made the resume according to their requirement. So already you put effort understanding the company. So they know that this guy is the one who is looking for a job where I can trust him because already he did very good exercise regarding my requirement. So the positive impact comes from there. So few examples, because always these examples will help you out. This PDF you will be getting over your dashboard later. So actively seeking a position. Again, difference between summary and objective. Summary is actively seeking a position with a tech startup to connect multiple database utilizing SQL, Excel, and small quick analytics. Strong abilities to discover, synthesize information and communication, finding clearly and concisely in support of business initiatives. So he's actively seeking a position, and objective is I am a motivated and analytical professional with experience in evaluating. Both things. Summary comes when you have experience. Objective comes when you are a fresher. So fresher always have an objective. When you are experienced, you will have a summary, a story to tell. So both things will be different. So when you are fresher, you always use objective, not a summary. Obviously, summary in the sense when you have a big story, you summarize story into something short, but you can't objectify a story. So objective to write a story. I have an objective to write a story. After writing a story, I can summarize that story. So both different. So objective and summary both are different. So try to use objectives. You can search online how to write an objective for a data analyst or data scientist. Both you can use. So try to give an objective in your resume rather than a summary. So I have few examples, 2, and the second one is, I'm a diligent data analyst with extensive knowledge in SPS, SQL, Python, RQ. Objective is hardworking professional is seeking a challenging position to utilize 5+ years of experience in IT data analytics, qualified by demonstrated competencies. He is giving an objective that I want to do this. Summarizing is I can do this. I want to do this and I can do this. Both are different. Obviously, fresher want to do this. They can't do this because they don't have experience. So that's how, summary and objective. As simple as that. So these 3 examples. And then let's jump into a session called work experience. So here you will have a relevant information regarding your work experiences, where you will be mentioning the company you work for, the name of the company, location, what are the dates, job titles, and responsibilities, that too in bullet format, any promotions you have, so that you can say that I got a perk or I got a promotion due to my hard work or due to the work I put. Then awards and recognition, those are the important things you need to mention when you have work experience. Now you are fresher and I will say, I don't have work experience. What should I write? Write about the project, where you did some project, what is the project name, what exactly project consists of, and what are the responsibility you did in that project. Maybe you worked in a team or maybe as an individual. and what are the recognition you got in project. Maybe you are the best programmer or a best visualizer in the project. You try to do those things when you don't have work experience. Write projects instead of work experience, projects. In that you might have 1, 2, 3 projects depending upon what work you do.
Can we include internships in this category?
Yeah, internship also you can use. In work experience, you can always use internship. That's the plus point you have when you do internship. Again, internship, what company, which company, what is the duration, what is the role you did you get any recognition, or did you work specifically for some project? And upon that project, did you receive any recognition or awards or certifications? So those things you can mention in your internship. So an example like Cloud Clearwater, that's a company name, Tampa, Florida. That's the location. And he worked as an accounting assistant from February 2016 to 19, Jan 19. This is how he mentioned and the bullet points where he quantified his work, quantified in the sense 35%, 3 departments. These digits do make a very good difference in your work experience or internship. Because always digits are the one which people try to read more or attract more. Imagine you have contributed some 50% of the job. Obviously, you are the half team working for the complete team. So that's what, quantify your work. Maybe you did 5 projects or you led 5 people of a team in completing a project. So you are a team worker, 5 plus 1, 6. So there is a 6 people of team, out of which you are a team lead, leading a 5 people. So quantify your work, quantify your internship, whatever description you did. We call it as quantification, right? You might have that topic in your data analytics. Always quantify the things. Quantity you need to mention. Again, one more example. Again, the same company name, location, is work, then duration. Again, he quantified saying that received, tracked, and accurately processed 50 plus vendors. That's a big digit. 50 plus vendors he did the process and tracked and received. So that proves that he does a very good amount of work and he has a very good experience. If I say received, tracked, and accurately processed invoices, payments on weekly basis. How many invoices? We don't know. Maybe 1 invoice. Later on that interview will come to know exactly. Then the question will be asked by the HRA, how many invoices did you do? How many projects did you deal with? Then you will say that 50 plus projects. So that's a secondary. So you have wasted 1 minute of the time guessing by the HR saying that how many projects or how many people did you deal with. So here he said front way, say that 50 plus vendors. So that's enough for him not to ask more questions regarding his experience. Maybe he might be asking some technical questions because already he deal with 50 plus vendors. He might have ample experience of invoicing, ample experience of editing them or sending or packing or whatever. He quantified his work. So use digits whenever you want to mention something, work experience, internships, projects, or whatever it is. When I come to your educational slot here, always go in reverse chronology. Reverse chronology in the sense latest to old. That's how. You can't mention old to latest. By the time he reads on the down, he might have exhausted. Maybe the resume might be the last resume he's reading. As the last resume, he will be lethargic. He won't look into your resume much more. So try to use reverse chronology. Latest to old. If it is education or work experience, whatever it is, use a reverse chronology. So here, when I say education comes again, what is the degree or diploma? What is the institution? Or what is the date of graduation if you are graduating or you have graduated the year? So here you need to mention your major honors, any honors you have received, any grade points, again, quantifying that I have achieved 97% in my inter. So that's a big amount. 97% in inter or degree means already you are a very good child in complete college. You have very good knowledge of BCom or MCom or whatever it is. So always quantify the things. Again, I'm again and again repeating, quantify the things. You have any digits, try to do the digits. If you have 40%, don't mention that. Pass with 40%, right? Pass with 90%, 80%. When you have that things to show those things. Then mention your expected date of graduation. If you are graduating, undergraduate, or you are pursuing a degree, maybe you can write graduating day on 2025. Pursuing BCom, graduating by 2025. That's how you can mention. So he will come to know that he will be graduating by 2025. He's pursuing MBA. So as small example I mentioned, like bachelor's in web designing, that's a national university, university name, year of passing, honors, magna cum laude, and GPA 3.8. That's what he got. And then what is his course work? Communications, media, multimedia. If you do data analytics or something, you need to mention Python, SQL, BI, and visualization. So that what are the stream which you did in data analytics. Then comes your certifications and license. These two things are important. If you don't have any certifications, as I said in the LinkedIn, there are many courses which gives you certifications. It's not that studying. Take a small test, maybe like Adobe. As a designer, I take Adobe test because Adobe will be certifying me, saying that he's a certified Adobe designer. I did not do the course. I did course somewhere else, but I will take certification from the Adobe. They certify me as a certified designer because I know tools in Adobe. I know tools in Coral. I know tools in whatever it is. So if you are doing Power BI, there might be some certifications given by Microsoft. Go and take those tests. You will prove there are, I'm sure those will be MCQs. So try to take those tests and Microsoft will be certify you as a certified Power BI analyst or Power BI visualizer. So that certification does matter very good. So when you say I did data analytics course and I'm a certified Microsoft Power BI visualizer, obviously that will give a very big impact on your resume. So take those certifications and especially mention those certifications. These are all free. If I'm not mistaken, few might be paid, but most of these certifications will be free. Try to take those tests from different, maybe IBM certified. IBM also gives some certifications upon your skills. Even LinkedIn is going to give you a certified Excel, maybe Excel, they have exams. They have exams on Power BI. They have that piece of test we can take in LinkedIn. Try to search there and try to get certified. Again, when comes to the skills section, as I said last time, the soft skills and hard skills. I call hard skills as the technical skills, soft skills as your regular, personal habits or traits, which you possess and which you are going to use in a daily life, not only in office, in a daily life, when you are interacting with the people or team. So when I use those, I have integrity, dependability, like effective communications, open-mindedness, teamwork, creativity. These are all the soft things which you can use, soft skills. Hard skills, again, depending upon what you are doing. You have a very good, data mining skills, maybe upon data analyst. You have statistical analysis skills. You can't write in technical skills a data analyst. No, in data analyst, you might be having a very good statistical analysis, maybe a data mining skills, maybe data management skills because you're learning SQL. These sort of things you can use in maybe programming languages such as Python. This you can mention in your technical skills. Other than that, already you are certified data analyst. Upon that, in that, what technical skills you get? You might get, as I said, analytics skills you have data mining skills, you have database management skills. These are all the small skills you can mention in your technical skills. If you have any other certifications, you can also mention those skills as well. Now comes ATS, the applicant tracking system, which we are talking about. And as I said, most of the time you get rejected over there because the resume will be processed through a software or scanning software, whatever they call it. So why they use ATS? Two things. One, it's productive because when you go into application of some MNCs, some Fortune companies, you might get hundreds of application for a one job. So a recruiter can't go through all those hundreds of jobs. All he puts is that if drops that PDF onto a software will have certain set of instructions. It will look into those instructions and it will sort your resume, whether it's a approved or rejected. From there goes to the desk of recruiter. Again, recruiter will have secondary glance. Then he sends you an invitation for interview. That's how things goes on. So it's first they will create a job, then they publish the posting. Then after that, system scan the application. This is the process of ATS. Once they scan, what they scan for exactly? That's where. So when you ATS always divide their resume into sections: work, education, skills, language, certifications. What are the requirement of the recruiter or what the requirement of the company is? Upon they create a sections. to a software saying that in particular work experience, I'm looking for something called analyst or something called Python, something called SQL. They mention a certain keywords over in every section. Education, they're looking for graduate. They're looking for particular graduate in BCom because they want someone who want to work as a data analyst for commerce company or banking company. And skills, they are looking for some skills called, he should be very good skilled at Python or SQL or visualization. These things you need to do. And if it's MNC and they're looking for a multi-language person, they will mention that too. English and local native language. These things they will mention so that they will get a refined resume depending upon the requirement. They might be looking a guy who should know local Hindi language with English because they want to put him in the northern side of the India, interacting with the clients, taking the projects from maybe Hindi clients. So that's how they emphasize on the sections and they put certain keywords into every section. Upon that, your resume will be sorted by a software. So when you put it serves a keyword, as I said, and qualifications, how ATS reads. Imagine your resume writes summary as highly driven tax manager with 5+ years of experience of financial experience, managing tax returns and affairs, proven experience of success, employer satisfaction, strong communication skills. That's how his summary is being done on his CV. Now ATS reads keywords, tax manager, 5+ years experience, tax returns, employer, and strong communication skills. Now these keywords will be matched onto the requirement because they kept certain set of keywords, right? Then check. The 4 words are being green signal. Both are not checked. Analytic skills and Microsoft Office. He might not have mentioned in his skills, the hard skills, that he's having a skill of Microsoft 360 degrees or Microsoft certified, maybe Microsoft. He don't know, did not mention, maybe forgot, or maybe lazy guy, or he did not mention he has a good analytic skills in his technical skills. As I said, data analyst, you should mention few skills, analytic skills, data management skills. These things matter. So he did not do that in his resume. So 2 red flags and 4 green flags. The percentage is 80%. Now, again, it goes into maybe parking zone. After they can't find good candidates in 20%, they come up to 80%. Depends upon the requirement and their status change.
Some companies will say like they want to do some skills, right? They will publish some skills. They are looking into some skills. If we keep the same skills in our resume, will ATS take our resume?
That's what this slide will prove you. This slide is the one answer for your question. Here, there is a resume on the left side, and right side, there is a job description from a company. So we are searching for a focused expert on social media to draw a connection with targeted members of online communities and networks. Responsibilities, develop and execute social media strategy through competitive, and then few responsibilities, and then requirements, good consulting, reporting, editing, 3+ years of experience in social networking expertise, and social research, social knowledge, and CRO, SEO. So the bold words which I did are the one keywords where ATS will be having. So I'm going to take this JD and going to prepare a resume which consists of these keywords. This is how I call it tailor-made resume. You need to do this. When you're applying for some job, when you're aiming for a good MNC company, you need to work on this. You can't plainly expect that you have a resume, you are dropping in a Google or some Microsoft and you're going to get a job. No, it's not going to work like that. Try to work on your resume, tailor-make resume. As soon as you find some openings, sit for half an hour, tweak your resume according to the job description, then post that resume. There are highly chances that you will get a selection or rejection. So the same keywords are used onto my resume. Here you can find a few things like expert on social media strategies. So here, social media specialist, again, I use social media keyword with experience in analyzing online, networking proven record. You can find created in a, can you see my mouse? Yeah, yes. So social media strategy. Here, what I have mentioned my keyword, and here is said that develop and execute social media strategy. So the keyword is matching. So this is how you're going to keep one by one keyword. Not exactly you can match 100 keywords because few skills might not be on your list. They might ask for something other skills which might not have, but at least you can match 80, 90 plus. Easily you can match it because you're going to apply for a data analyst job. Job description will be almost equal to what you have learned or what the society or what the education institutes are giving. So you can match at least 80 to 90% of keywords on your resume. Try to tailor make that. Use few things, requirements like this social networking expertise. Then here you can have, directly supervise campaign, 5 primary accounts, and coordinated with marketing executive, project managers, web designers, identify trends, maximizing advertising spends, and increasing efficiency of campaigns. So here you comes the credibilities, audience recognitions, business communication, advertising. Here I can give you business communications in the skills. Already I have mentioned my business communications. They are asking for business communications. So this is how you are going to match the JD onto your resume. So always tailor make your resume according to job description. They call it as JD. So what are the must-haves and what you should avoid in ATS? First, it should have a clear hierarchy. Hierarchy in the sense one by step. It should have a clear step-by-step process from, as I said, reverse chronology or step-by-step things. And 10 to 12 font, already discussed in general points. And few more points like Arial, Times New, Georgia, Calibri. These are all the regular fonts which each and every computer can get. So try to use those fonts which every system has got. So standardized section labeling and titles, because labeling is like work experience. Try to bold it. Education experience and bold it. So these things you need to do because ATS will be taking, when ATS has the section called work experience, under work experience, they will be giving certain keywords. So now first it will search for work experience section in your resume. So once you bold it, the ATS will catch that this is a section, separate section, and there are white spaces between sections. Try to do that white spaces always. Don't just continue after work, immediately education. Give at least a 2-point or 2-line space between those sections. That's how you divide your resume. Then have proper headings, bold titles, then bullet points, of course. You need to have summarize your skills into bullet points or work experience into bullet points. Don't use tables and columns. Don't use your borders, lines, fancy stuffs. Avoid characters and symbols like passed out at the rate 1971. That's not the proper way. Like graduated 1971, comma 1971. Don't use any special characters. And image, visuals, and icons, this ATS won't read. ATS will read only words and few formats like bold, italic. These are the things ATS will read. They won't read any image or any icons. So don't use those things. The sections, when you are trying to put into your regular resume. Till now we discussed ATS. Now I'm going to give you a regular resume because not every resume is for ATS. You might be applying for a small company where they don't use ATS. At that time, you have that liberty, that freedom to build your own resume without any restriction, but following few guidelines. So every resume should have a header, experience, skills, and dedications. Then header should have your full name, job titles, email address, phone number, location, and profile link. Because LinkedIn is the one, again, the coming behind to look exactly what you did. Because in a resume, you're not going to mention each and everything. As I said, 1-page resume is the maximum, which we are going to target. And in 1-page resume, you can't write everything. So try to write that in your LinkedIn profile. So that post selection of your resume, the recruiter will be going to the LinkedIn. There he will explore exactly what you did. So 2 examples of my name heading. The first one, here I wrote as a project coordinator, but normally most of the keywords that job description gives is a project manager. They don't look for a coordinators, they look for managers. So that's how I changed my title into a keyword where it runs in the job descriptions. So when I go into this post that I will have my experience session where I'll be giving experience project manager. Now, already I gave a heading called experience section where I did my small white spacing. Then I start a section called experience. Post that, I will be posting my company list. So at that time, I'll write as Remish Global, that's a company name again, designation. Then comes your dates or your locations and a small bullet point with 4 or 5 explaining exactly what you have did. First one, responsible for day-to-day management and cross-functional projects. Obviously, a manager is responsible for all those things. But exactly what you did as a manager, he achieved 45K. That's what, again, I quantified my work. He achieved 45K in savings through process improvements and reengineering during the planning and execution phases. So he's saying that he did planning, execution, reengineering. Three things, and he quantified his work saying that I have executed 45K in savings. So that's how he's emphasizing his work rather than plainly saying that I'm responsible for day-to-day management. Like data analyst, if I say I can build a good visualization, no. With that, did you prove anything? Like, did any revenue happen due to your analytic skills? Company might have saved something, or company might have attracted a few clients. So that quantify those things, then you write over there. Then conducting monthly meetings with team members, stakeholders to discuss project development, because I have a complete line from here to here. I have complete space. So why should I don't use this white space? So I'm trying to expand as much as I can, keeping it to maximum 2 lines rather than sticking to 1 line. Again, 1 line, half line would be indication that you don't want to write much, or you don't know how to write much, or you don't know how to keep words together. So this is how that proves. Like lazy guy. If you ask any question, he gives you answer. Okay. So it's nothing but a lazy. If he explains the things, that proves that he has that interest to answer, or he know the topic, or he can explain the topic. So that's the difference between a half line or a 2 line, or utilizing the space. So try to explain as much as you can. You took that pain, took that effort to explain what you did. So those points will be proven upon what you write. As I said, the technical skills, most of the time you have project management, Microsoft Office, accounting, data management, budgeting, forecasting, risk management, data analytics, building, and forecasting. These are the things you can, mention in your skills other than what you did in data analytics. In data analytics, there will be many skills. As I said, dashboarding, visualizing, database management, analytics skills. You can write Microsoft Office because other than analytics, you can use Excel as well. Excel skills or advanced Excel skills. So these things you can mention your hard skills. Then soft skills. Nowadays, most of the MNCs are looking for soft skills because hard skills, either ways you have certification, either ways you did some sports, they are going to look exactly the skills on an interview day. They know how much you learn because they are cross questioning you on the both whatever the job description is, but they can't know whether you are a leader, whether you are a team player, whether you are giving attention to the details, whether you are a collaborator or team worker, as I said, maybe solution oriented. This they don't know because in an interview of 15-20 minutes, they can't judge you whether you are a leader or not. So these things you should do it by yourself, saying that I have these skills. Maybe upon that, they might be cross questioning those soft skills, maybe, or they might be looking at team leader, and those things will be proven once the interview goes on. If you are a good verbal or written communication you have, so once they are doing your interview, the way you communicate, the way you interact, the way you look into the eyes of the recruiter and talk, the confidence, that proves that whatever you wrote is right or not. Obviously the recruiter might have experience doing different candidates in a day. Easily he can catch you up, saying whether you are a very good orator, do you have very good verbal skills, do you have very written skills or not. Those things you can easily catch. So try to mention those skills what you are. You might be good at talking to your friends in a group. You might have a good guy who can convince them. You are a good leader, maybe leading a good event or going with the friends outside. You are the one who leads them, going for a movie or some party. So leadership skills, obviously. Those things they will try to take into account because later on they are looking for a long-term guy, not a guy who just work for a project and leaves after 2 months. They try to recruit a guy who will be living or who will be working them for a long term. In a long term, obviously, you will get promotions. You will go a step up. They might need a team leader. They might need a very good leader with a manager, maybe assistant manager or top level. So obviously those skills they will be looking out. So soft skills, try to mention the things which you know rather than you don't know, because later on you might fail on those skills. So try to analyze yourself and try to retrospect whether you have those skills or not. Can you see this? You don't have Zoom? Okay, that's, I can't. No, like in the sense that they're not able to see clearly. These are the few ATS compliant resumes. I try to summarize this for you with a mouse because I can't see something. So the name and his experienced project manager in IT, leadership, cost management. That's the skill, soft skills he's showing in the top rather than mentioning somewhere else down there. Then a contact number, email, and a LinkedIn profile, and then a city where he's living in. A small summary about his experience, like 12 years of experience in project management and the things which he did in things. Hard skills he's mentioning, not soft skills, saying that he's like soft skills, he's mentioning soft skills like leadership, cost management, cloud, project management software skills, then problem solving, including Excel, Access, PowerPoint. He mixed up both in one thing so that the recruiter might not get another chance to look for soft skills. So he has mixed both the things. And then he went into experience column where he mentioned company name, his designation, location he worked for, duration, and few bullet points of what he did. And a small heading saying that managed companies' IT projects with a focus on training, functionality, and cost efficiency. So now he has a skills of, cost efficiency, how to, bear the costing. He has things of focusing on timings and frequencies of the project. Like he's a very good project management person who will be working on the deadlines of the project. So here itself, he proven that I have 2 skills and I have did the rest of the work. So this is how he's trying to mention. Then education obviously mentioned is a, institute name, then the degree he achieved, location, and the duration for the date which he has achieved. Then he went into strengths, like where he has a creative problem solving skills, then strong leadership, then efficient research things. Then he went into languages. He's proving that I have a multilingual talent where I can handle multilingual people. He can speak to the clients with a multilingual things. Try to learn those languages. Like most of the team might have English and Telugu or Hindi as base language, right? Most people don't explore languages, but people need to learn the language. Learning language is not that only speaking. You should have that command over the grip, and don't mention your languages unless until you have that native grip. If you write English, Hindi, Telugu, Tamil, Punjabi, then you should have that good enough vocabulary to speak to things. To try to write those languages, and if you fail in communicating, then again the negative impact will be there, because you might not know, recruiter might be a North Indian guy recruiting you and you wrote Hindi and now you are speaking Hyderabadi Hindi, so that doesn't match, right? Try to mention those things which you know. Always resume is nothing but your personality. Try to be true to the resume and try to import or keep the skills, whatever you want to, what you have got and what you can face during the interview. So don't lie on the resumes. So generalized things, margins, always keep at least a 1 inch of space on the whole borders, because few printers or few ATS softwares, they do take a margin. Don't cross more than 1 inch. You will get an option in your Word format where you can select your margins, the broad margin or narrow margin. There, the normal margin is 1 inch normally. Use the fonts. Again, I'm going to repeat again and again, fonts are the important, because the once you design some fancy font, that's not going to reflect onto the recruiter desktop or software, because software also have some restrictions. to keep a particular fonts, readable fonts, understandable fonts. These things you need to take into account. The line spacing 1.0 is the default you get, but try to look into your settings, whether they are 1.5 or not. 1.5 would be good for bullet points. 1 is the one which you keep it for your regular paragraphs. Then consistency, if you are using some colors like heading, work experience, education, if you are using some blue strip, try to keep that consistency in your whole design. Don't make it a rainbow, it's resume. Applying for some kindergarten. Make it a professional resume where you have the design consistency. Then bullet points in each session. That's a useful thing which you need to do. Then length, 1 page maximum. If you are not able to keep everything, go for the second page, but I suggest you keep it into 1 page. The design you will get more in online where ATS complaint resumes. Those designs you can design in your Word. How many know the Word very well, not just typing? Most of the time you people work on Word, but I'm sure nobody knows the exact options, how to draw a line parallelly, horizontally. You don't know that. So try to work on that. If you think that Word is not for me, PowerPoint is not for me, Excel is not for me, Excel you will be learning in your regular class. But PowerPoint and Word, these two are the very strongest document softwares where you will be using in daily life post your job. Especially PowerPoint, because you people are going to give a presentation on PowerPoint. If you don't know how to make a very attractive PowerPoint with animations and effects, obviously that does prove that you have a very less skills on presenting. Obviously, when you go to restaurant, you like a plate just thrown away with food, or you want some good presentation to take on Instagrams. Obviously, you like the presentation of the food, right? Then only you will take a picture. Otherwise, you won't. That's how presentation is important. You know the skills, you know how to work on presentations, then I'm sure you will be a very good team leader. Otherwise, you'll be ending up doing a basic visualization and giving it to the guy who knows the PowerPoint. At the end of the day, when PowerPoint is good, the manager asks who did the PowerPoint. He will not ask who did the statistics. He will ask who did the PowerPoint. The guy, XYZ. So that's how you get into, view of your managers and team leaders. So few extra skills, work on them daily. As I said, design consistency should be there. And that's the end of my resume building session. I'll try to show exactly how animation goes on in my PC. That would be off the grid. So I'm closing my resume over here. So any doubts, just you can ask. Don't tell me to design resume for me. I can guide you once you bring.
Hello, sir. I'm audible. Am I audible?
Yeah, totally.
You almost told everything, but I do have a question. I mean, like you told about skills, work experience, education, summary, or objectives, but all these things can't be fit in one page, sir. I did try in my resume, but
That's
it
what.
almost gets in 2 pages.
If you are trying to build an objective with 5 or 6 lines, you can't. But try to summarize it into 2 or 3. And obviously, you won't have work experience that much. If you have, so I would I have 17 years of experience, more than 17, 2002, almost 20 years experience. I'm very bad at maths. 20 years experience. So still I have a 1 page resume because I just keep my heading, then I keep my location or my designation where I worked and few bullet points, because rest of the things my LinkedIn speaks, rest of the things my interview speaks. So that's enough for them to, identify that I worked as a, technical head for India, for Tiseo, Italy, from this to this, and I worked in supporting a technical team with few bullet points. Worked for MNCs like Apache, Nike, resume. That's it. 2, 3 points is enough for me. That's it. Then they will come to know if I worked for a firm called Italian firm and I did business or I did technical support to Adidas, Nike, Puma, Reebok, then obviously I might have set of skills where I can deal with big companies, right? So those points are enough. If you keep this way, you can easily come into a 1 page resume. And try
And
to
sir, should we?
divide. like right side, I will try to show you a resume. Okay. The one which I kept you when I'm trying to discuss the how your resume should be here. Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Right here, what I divided. See, I did a small column. Obviously, this font will be around 11, if I'm not mistaken. And the skills I kept in a small bullet points way. And right side, I took a columns for skills, certifications, languages, interest. And left, I did for education. Education might be the max you will be having your school, degree, and BTech. I'm sure you might not have more than that.
Yes,
Then
sir.
volunteer experience, and here the two of the experience which I did. If you have three more, I would omit maybe the here 3 lines which I wrote in, right? This I might have did for 2 lines. Then my bullet point goes up 2 lines, 2 lines. Then I can create some enough breathing space for other experience to come in. So here easily I can say he's a search engine marketing specialist with some agency working and achievements with few bullet points. I'm sure you can compress this onto your work and education. Then volunteer experiences, you can write in a one word or you can take it into the right, maybe column, and then you can finish it off. Anything else?
Okay, sir.
So designs you will get online. You can do a good research in online. You will get many designs, how to compress, like how to, do your less work in one resume. Anything
Sir,
else?
good afternoon, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I'm Jatin, sir. Sir, actually, I have a career gap, sir, in my career. So, shall I mention those in my resume, sir?
Career cam.
Career gap, sir.
Yeah.
Career
Yeah.
gap.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, sir.
So, you can mention in that work experience. You can say that, see, the thing when you mention there is a career gap, the next question comes from the recruiter is what you did in this period, right?
Okay.
If you have
Yes, sir.
career gap, you might have last worked in 2019 or 20, maybe 21.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
they will say that
Yes, sir.
what you did for 2 years. So that's where
Okay.
you need to have an answer. You might have skilled up yourself, or you might
Yeah.
took a break from the toxic work, or you can take. I took a voluntary break to restart my career or regenerate myself. That's how you need to answer
Yes.
them, so positively.
Yeah.
Then they'll come to know,
Thank
okay,
you.
this guy is the one who works and then he needs a break. Or you can say what you did in the break. You might have developed some hobby. Maybe you did some volunteer work, or you might
Good.
experimented with some other career. Again, when you experiment with the career, they'll ask why you are back to the same career. So these answers you need to have. So don't lie,
Yes, sir.
keep it as it is, and be prepared for the
Yeah.
answers.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Anything else? Offline people, they don't have anything.
Sir, if you have any links for the certification of a different exam right now, just to said about the Microsoft, from all
Certifications, you
that.
can go to online, Google, you can search certifications.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, Microsoft, IBM, Google is giving certifications. You can take exam and you can get certified by them. I tried a couple of things because I'm certified in Power BI, certified in Excel, Adobe, few design softwares. So you can take those tests. There are free tests. You can search Google. If not, I will try to find and I will try to post in the group. I'll give it to Rajesh or anyone. Few links. I'll try that.
Sir, and I had one more question.
Mhm.
I have two certifications apart from my qualification. I have did it. It is a free of cost, but those are the valuable. I have did it from the Google, and
Mhm.
so should I also mention it that?
Yeah, you can
Should I
mention that
mention that?
under certifications.
Okay.
A small keyword, maybe Google certified analyst or Google certified visualizer, whatever it is. You can mention in
Okay.
certification, but be sure that you do have those certificates. And if
Yes,
it
sir.
is out of the league, you maybe the recruiter might be a multi-talented guy. If you write, I'm a certified Adobe designer, he might shoot you some questions regarding Adobe. You should be prepared for this.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
we are applying for data analyst and we are having sales experience in that. Shall we keep it or no?
You can keep it. You can keep it. We see if you have other league, as I said, out of league experience you have, you can keep it. But how you are going to match those experience onto your current role, that does matter, because they will ask, you are into sales, now you are coming into Power BI. How, why? Then you should have answer. So you can say, as a sales, I saw many digits. I saw, many analytic things where I can quantify the things, making a business decision. I worked with a few clients. I worked in sales meetings or sales presentations where I can bring down sales or bring down cutting cost. So those things you can relate over here. And you can say that's how my interest in Power BI or analytics got sparked, because I want to play with those digits. Because in my marketing thing, I was not able to make the decision. So I thought that data analytics might be the good one where I can make a quick decision, taking out the digits out of the sales. So that's how you should match those things onto here. Then they will relate, okay, this guy is building some steps of career onto his future. So all that matters is your answer to the recruiter. Anything? Okay. Rajesh? Suresh is there? Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Any doubts? I'm second floor. I'm on the 4th floor. The corner sitting somewhere idle. Might not be visible to you people. You can come at any time, right?
Stop it this. Okay. Now it's my turn. Okay. So tell me, what is the font size he mentioned you should use?
11 or 12.
16, 14, 12.
Papa, so you're attentive.
Because
Uh-huh.
16, 14, 12.
Yeah, good. You're attentive.
Sir, you're not visible.
Something is going on or, okay. So what is ATS? So why do we need, or why do HR guys need ATS?
Be more productive and this can.
What do you mean by productive?
They can cut
To
this.
solve that problem. The problem with recruitment these days is, how many engineers we are producing per year?
Lakhs.
How many lakhs? 15, 1.5 million engineers. We're not talking about others. Okay, so 1.5 million, I mean 15 lakh engineers. So by the time in 4 years, it is 60 lakh. Right now, HR has that problem. For every post, even the senior post. Okay, I'm senior in the sense, okay, middle level. 1:250 applications. For one post, 250 applications. Sometimes it goes to 1:500. So that means your application will be in that 500. Okay, 1:500. So that is how. And you might have seen in Hyderabad, it's a regular thing that Sunday, there will be so much, line on the drives and all. So that means you should not fall into that trap. First of all, who stands on that road and all like that is low skill force and all. So you are going to, or you're aspiring to be a data scientist or data analyst. So you should not fall into the trap. So what should we do is, that's what Rajesh is trying to tell you, that your CV should be attractive. Simple. CV should be attractive. So they are going with a software automated system where, picking up the data. Okay, it started way back. Now it became a norm of the industry. So that is where we are talking about. Oh, this stupid thing. Who will do that? My mouse, can you bring it? Can send someone. So ATS. Okay, it is a format. Actually, there is nothing that it's a single format that you should do in that way only. Okay, what they're trying to search is some keywords. It will pick work experience. Okay, like that. Don't tell me my encounter with work. Don't write those funny kind of things, because they have some standard thing. Because ATS, you've got so many software okay, so you go with proper structure. As I mentioned, it is there online, even on the dashboard, your dashboard, whatever we given you, there are a couple of formats. Okay, couple of formats. We shared one format saying that use such formats. And believe me, entire 20-30 formats of entire batch was that only. You guys, you don't even sweat to go online and find out a nice format for you, which is suitable for you. Okay, there is no fixed format we recommend, but there are a couple of formats we shared. I know you will copy paste and change it, but do it properly. Or you find out for your requirement, you have experience, you don't have experience on all, pressure and all. So which one will be good? You check it. No. Oh, somebody's changing. Oh, somebody's carrying that and it's changing here. So yeah. So efficiency, standardization, streamlining, compliance. Okay. So that is improved candidate experience. You think only it is for the HR guys. No, it is for you even. It is for you. Rejection is common in the application. You know that, right? So there are 5 seats and 100 guys. Of course, rejection is common. Somebody is walking with that. This is changing. Okay. So always, cost saving for them handling so many CVs, it becoming easy. That means it is going a person. We always used to call this word called gatekeeper. Okay. We always had this word called gatekeeper in the HR. Okay. Gatekeepers are very dangerous. Usually the gatekeeper is the lowest skill person in the organization. Fresher or intern, we used to keep. Why? Because it is nobody likes to do that job. Applications are coming, okay, selected, okay, for the next round, not selected candidate, the next round. So these gatekeepers will have something in mind. I want 2 years experience, Javas, and these keywords you should. So the gatekeeper used to do that job. That's why whenever some good candidate representing that in a different way, this gatekeeper used to reject. That's where automation has come into picture. Now everything is streamlined. So a lot of cost savings. And then review. They want to review how their performance was. Okay, after ATS, you go through the ATS and they do that. Even recruitment, they want to see how many CVs have come, how many CVs they could sort it out properly, and how many CVs were forwarded to the next level, and how many. So strike rate, everything they are analyzing. So ATS supports that also. We are always thinking about one line sort filtering the candidate. No, for them, review, analysis, that is how they are also improving. Okay, good. There is no right way to do things at all. So what he's mentioned, so just my point of view, okay, same thing. First, use a standard resume format. So resume and CV. So if you are having a lot of experience or research kind of things or a lot of projects kind of thing, you have a lot to say about you, go with CV. Okay, resume is simple. Simple, what is it? So for that matter, if you're a fresher, 1 year, 2 year experience, don't mind. You can go with resume. Okay, that's it. And use standard format. Okay, that is clear headings, contact information, summary, all those things. Don't use different fonts and all. Standard, like the print forms, the books and all. You see, they use always standard formats. Okay, so use standard formats, and then Arial, Calibri, Times New Roman. Don't try to be artistic in that. Okay, don't try to be artistic, colorful. No, don't make it too much colorful and all, okay? Because we don't know how other software is working. Then avoid fancy formatting. Your name not in curly cursive writing and all. Don't do that. Okay, so these all he mentioned. Okay, anyway, good news is I made a cheat sheet for this. You love cheat sheets, right? Yes. I made a cheat sheet for this also. Cheat sheet for ATS, cheat sheet for self-introduction, the next topic. I'm going to talk about self-introduction. So you have cheat sheet. Did we post on the dashboard? Dashboard there. Did you see? No.
It is there, sir.
Dashboard and when we watch. On the dashboard, okay, that's ATS cheat sheet, and that's it. So nobody's writing notes. I know you have a lot of good memory. So that's why there's a cheat sheet. Please go through that. And avoid fancy formatting. All these points is there. So I've just mentioned the bullet points and go with my topic. So keyword optimization, yeah. Whenever you're using keywords, like earlier we used to say, the tech word, the job. And okay, one more thing. Please do not have you should not have only one CV or one resume. Actually, as per the job application or the post, you must change it. That is one mistake you always do. Because you always apply at the last minute. Whenever our HR guys or guys, they ask, give me your CV. That is again 2 months, 3 months. We have personal experience. I'm telling you, students, how they behave, we got fed up. Because they don't even care about applying. They have some standard format CV and they keep sending for everyone. So read about the post, which company is asking for, what is there. In that way, only you should apply. So sometimes knowing about the companies for whom you're applying is also important. If there is a suppose, application company, product company, AI company, data science company, okay, then that is where you need to present your project. Same project, but the way you're representing or you're presenting or the way you're giving your tech information. Don't say C because basic C. No. What they want to see first. Okay, that's why you need to, for every job posting, you need to create your own CV. Okay, realigning that kind of. Don't have one solution for everything. And clear section headings and all, that standard formats they will show you, clear section headings. Follow that because those are the keywords they search for. Include summary, always give your summary, like an executive summary. Ever you created business report and all?
Yes.
Okay, business reports, what happened? The C-level guys will not go beyond first page. What will you have first page?
Summary.
Executive summary. Why we call executive summary? That is for the executives because they don't have time. So one paragraph, 1 page or 1.5 page, you need to tell what is this project about, what is everything about in 1.5 page. So like that, always add a summary. Okay, your experienced people, you must. Okay, you must. Everything you can represent as a positive. Okay, not only a negative. So positive one. So whatever you did, don't hide details. Don't try to make up or hide details because now everything is connected. Okay, background check and all. So don't hide details. Okay, give a nice summary, what you did, what you achieved, what is your life goal or what you are doing it, how you transform from point A to point B, all those things. Why? Because it's a matchmaking, right? I'm the HR guy, I'm not a tech guy. I'm an HR guy and there is a requirement, there is a candidate. Now I'm doing the matchmaking. So make it interesting. Okay, like your photographs and all, you make it interesting, right? So brightness and all, you increase and all so that you look good. Okay, like that, make it interesting so that the guy passes on. That is important. Okay, while we're talking about ATS, the moment he passes on the next stage, half job is done. Now the battle is satisfying the tech guys in the interview. Okay, HR, again, HR will come. So include summary, that's one thing, please do it. And customize your resume for the job post. Always customize. Okay, and review your resume spellings and don't do that, please. That shows childishness. That shows childishness that you are not serious about. Spelling meter, we have Grammarly. Nowadays you have everything. They can, generative AI is in action. So please avoid it. Nice framing. Okay. If you, best thing is always, even whenever we write some book, we give to other guys peer review. Research paper, we give peer review. Without reviewing someone like third party or second party, we never publish anything. So you give your CV to your friend and their CV you can review. So do peer review, then only you submit. Okay, good. Then before submitting, test your review. You can also test with ATS checker. Okay, compliance ATS checker and all you can do. And not naming a lady. Okay, she missed out an opportunity. We could not send her. Then these days, in the last 1 month, okay, Veer was saying that she attended around 5 or 6 interviews and 3-4 tests, employability index test and all. Okay, 5 or 6. How she is finding interviews and why others, same batch, other guys are not finding. First of all, she is hell-bent. Okay, second thing is she's shooting with the nice CV formatting and all. Okay, that's why there are openings. Okay, there are openings, but maybe you're not attracting them to your CV or whatever you're saying. So this CV, whatever curriculum and resume is what you are talking to them remotely. So this should be attractive. When this is attractive, then only they will call you. Okay, please make it attractive and include relevant details. Okay, information such as industry specific information. This is where knowing about that industry is important. Which industry they are. If you're having 2-3 years experience, at least you might have seen 2-3 domains. So which one to highlight and all depends on. So always point is not standardized CV. You should have a customized one as per the job. Today you're applying for something, change it. Tomorrow you apply and always in the CV, okay, write down. Even in the CV in the folder, write down where you are applying and date and all. Okay, do that. It's a proper exercise. And education, yeah, list out education, as he mentioned, work experience, okay? These are very important projects, yeah. Okay, one more thing. Say, all these freshers always say, sir, we don't have any project. And you show these dummy projects and all. Okay, dummy projects, whatever. It's okay. But you can, for that matter, get data from online. You can go research papers. I was always telling you, go online, read research papers. Okay, machine learning in, okay, why is this? Look at it. Machine learning in, hospitality. Machine learning in hospital. Something like that, you keep researching, and by the time 3 months, whatever you are spending with us, okay, you may get nice project idea. Okay, that project idea shows such a way that it should be like a research kind of. Okay, dummy projects, not only you, Kaggle, everybody knows. Kaggle, everybody knows. So these things don't get from there and finish your. That means you are not working. When you go for your outings and all, in the Instagram, you're posting your picture. How carefully you will select the picture? Filters. Okay, I see some people from top angle, they look good. Okay, I have a friend always top angle. I said, very okay, come here, straight angle, I want to see you. Okay, like that. So you know your angle, profile and all. So how carefully you present? Then why are you not being careful when you are coming to job? Okay, please do that. If you don't have nice projects and all, go read about research paper. Okay, just type that, okay, data analytics in hospitality industry, data analytics in retail, data analytics in finance, banking. You type it, you will get so much research paper. When I say research paper and all, you will get technical jargons and case studies. These big organizations, they always publish case study. Okay, transportation. One of the best thing I did is UK transportation data, accident data. Okay, they nailed it. Where it is happening, London, when you enter, what time. Okay, beautiful, infographics and all. So that means you can create your own. When I know that you're a fresher, will I expect anything more? Okay, so what I say, at least you show your interest in that. Okay, I always ask in the interns whenever I give them opportunity, I say that, okay, what do you want to be? I want to be a, suppose marathon runner. Okay, so now I say prove. How improving? Do you wake up in the morning? No, sir. Okay, do you work out? No, sir. Okay, do you know what is healthy habit? No, sir. Then, but dreams are to be marathon runner. So you need to match this. Please, sir, please give me opportunities that I will be in your organization. Do you know about our organization? Yes, sir, you are into transportation. You are into services. So in the services, I need a project. Then I will discuss with you. You understanding? So this, again, I said matchmaking means I should be confident to work with you. Organization gives you two things. What are two things they offer you? We only care one thing, salary. Okay, any job offers two things. Whenever I'm interviewing, if I can't offer these two things, even though the person is good, I won't hire him or her. Okay, what are two things? Pay money. Okay, second thing is ensure there is intellectual development. If you are not offering the second one, employees will leave. Okay, so both things you expect, because you go for money, then you realize that, okay, personality development, intellectual development, okay, technical development is also there. As a person, you need to evolve the next level. Okay, so those two. So when we are hiring, we check whether these two will match with synergies there between mine and it's not that I'm rejecting you as an individual. I'm rejecting your profile is not matching me. So rejection is okay. Don't beat yourself. Rejection is okay. Maybe your energy level, my energy level doesn't match. Okay, maybe your experience or your lookout and my lookout doesn't match. Maybe the level of knowledge you have, I rejected some people because they're too technical for the role. They do too much about the topic. Because when we draw something, okay, so, okay, my mouse will work. But if I draw here, they can see. Best way to find is to draw something. No, you can't see. Okay, imagine when we are measuring, this is the highest level. Okay, highest level. This is the lowest level. We always try to, always try to go with the middle and above middle. Why? If you know too much, you are overqualified for me. You may not enjoy the job. There's nothing for me to teach you. And for that role. Okay, I can't keep a IIT guy in a lower level, right? For that role, so that is the reason why you will leave us. So what we check is 60% level. That means there is another 40% for me to fill. That means you will stay with me for at least 2-3 years until you learn. Oh, my boss will teach me. Okay, that is all. That is all. But if you're below 50, it is too hard for me to fill you, and you will be stopping others. You will be disappointed. So this is the level, experience-wise we do. Some people technically we evaluate like this, or some people by experience they do. Algorithm thinking. I told you, right? You automatically do many things, and you don't realize that you are doing it. Okay, good. So projects and all, don't wait for somebody to give you projects. You can create projects. You can create projects. Please go and record the papers, night case studies. These days, everything is online. So your dream company, okay, some XYZ company which is working in data analytics and data science, okay, then find out. And that company always presents, service companies always present case studies. You must read a couple of case studies. Without reading case study, how can you? You go and watch movie, and then what else you will do? Review and all. Watch the movie. What is the review there? Okay. You read about the hero, heroine. Okay. What is her age? Who is her boyfriend? This guy, girlfriend. Everything you want to read. When you're committing to data science and data analytics, and why are you not doing that? Okay. That means it is not a proper commitment. It is not a good commitment. So you must read what is happening in that domain, especially with target companies. You can have target companies. Okay, always. So everybody wants to work with Google, IBM. Why? They should also want to work with you, right? So everybody wants to be big companies for money. No, at that level, you will intellectually different. Now you look at money only. Okay, money only. But at that level, when you reach that stage, your lookout will be different. Okay, good. So projects and all, please use standard file formats. Don't send me. Okay, some of the things I got online, they go to, what is that online? Google files and all, online cloud there. Okay, and what WPS online. Yeah, you need to invest in a nice PDF format. Okay, if you don't have a Word or okay, get it. And they send sometimes link wise. So if I click, access won't be there. So the silly mistakes. Okay, then there will be watermark and all. So don't do that, because you're applying for a 10 lakh job or 5 lakh job and you're doing this shoddy job. It's not good. Okay, nice format, and once you create it, check it. If you're sending online from your Dropbox, okay, sometimes people do that. I have all these experiences. Dropbox you are sending, then make sure that there is access, or send it to your friend first. Ask whether he or she received, and then send. Okay, so always do that. And email, draft email. If you are supposed to send an email, please draft email properly. Okay, then email formatting. Okay, when we joined our MPhil, my professor, only one, we already got ranks, okay, everything. But he asked me, write an email. Okay, he's old time, huh? Write an email to me about a patient. So most of times you don't have email skills. How to start, okay, wishing, and then introducing the topic, staying in the topic, and the expectations, and then closing, who will do what, and closing and wishes, and then. So all these things. So write an email properly. Don't say FYI. That's it, and go. You take care of it. No? Okay, address it. Okay. See, again, I'm telling you again. You are applying to a human being. Okay, when you're applying to a human being, that human being feels things. Okay, they are not that mechanical. Okay, so do that. Sorry. Okay. Then file formats and all we'll share with you, and you please go ahead. Now these are the formats he has discussed. I won't go into his topic, but now I am here for self-introduction. Good. Any one of you, stand up and introduce yourself, please. Front bench. Babu. Entrepreneurship chesa kada?
Firstly, thank you for giving this opportunity. Myself, Sainath, completed bachelor's from Malarat Engineering College in specialization, computer science engineering. Coming to my skills, I Coming to my skills, I am like, sorry sir. మళ్ళీ కొంచెం భయంగా ఉంది.
Happens. You want to introduce? No?
My short-term goal is to get a good job in good organization like yours. My long-term goal is to set in a managing position so that I can leverage my skills, so that my organization can grow by using my skills.
Very good.
That's it.
Anybody want to try? Go ahead. Good. That's it. See, he's losing fear. He lost. He was scared. In between, he pulled himself, completed. So we respect that. Okay, good. You did a good job.
Well, thank you for giving this opportunity, sir. Myself, Amul Kumar, currently pursuing my degree in Civil Engineering College in the branch of Computer Science and Engineering.
Okay.
Coming to my technical skills, I'm good at graphic designing and web development. And I did 3 projects based on graphic designing as well as web development. One project is a bike rental system, another project is personal portfolio. And I did an internship in Courseoft, which is a startup called which they develop a new graphic design tools and using AI technologies. And coming to my short-term goal is working in a reputation company, and long-term goal is being a good position in a what are the company which I am working with. Thank you, sir.
Very good. Anybody else? Yeah, experience. I was about to say, good.
Hello everyone, I am Shravika Balavi. I pursued my engineering in the year 2017 from Methodist College of Engineering and Technology, which is affiliated to Osmania University. And I have overall 6+ years of experience so far. And I have worked with Amazon, that is my first organization. And I have overall 1 year and 10 months of experience in Amazon. And later I moved to Uber Technologies, where I hold almost 2 years of experience. And due to COVID, I couldn't continue working at Uber. And I moved to Google. Currently, I'm working in the same organization as a tech writer. And so far, it's been 3 years in Google. And my hobbies are playing chess and football. My strengths are have good communication skills and good developing skills. Thank you.
Anybody else? See, backbencher rule always applies. Okay, front bench always the good guys. Backbench always, okay, who are late or who want to avoid as far away from the speaker. Okay, good. Anybody want to try? Okay. See, these two went to different colleges. But you see, it looks like a, trained one. Okay, so usually colleges give you the script. Okay, it's scripted. How I know it's scripted? The way you said and yours same. So this is a scripted one. And believe me, when I start interviewing, fresher role, I listen to the same script 50, 60 times. And how I will feel? Okay, it's scripted one. Okay, they have some standard. This professor moved to that college, or that recruiter, that guy, maybe he has given to this college, something, everything. So you need to define your own. Okay, you need to define your own. So it's not a bad one. I'm not saying that, but it is always I listen to same script, and somebody even say, I'll tell you all those things. So let's go. So whenever somebody comes and we always say, tell me about yourself. That is where you guys will start this. Okay, myself, and then you start doing it. That's many of the times it is like you just entered. We don't want you to look into us and get scared and all. So we just say, okay, go ahead. By the time actually maybe I'm checking your CV. Okay, maybe I'm checking your CV, or 1-2 sips of coffee. Okay, setting my everything, or that's it. That is even for us a time or icebreaker kind of thing. So you are speaking whatever you are comfortable. Okay, with the same vigor, talk about data analytics course. Can you speak with the same vigor about data analytics course or about some topic? No, because this is practiced. This is scripted and practiced. So the same flow and vigor you should show in your throughout the speech. Good. So if there is a difference between that and this, then we understand that it is scripted or practiced. Okay. So tell me yourself, is that 1 minute or 2 minutes, what you can make it very, very interesting. Very, very interesting about this. Okay, so please work on that. So what you should do, start with a brief personal information. Brief personal information, as she mentioned, okay, so and so. Your age, I don't care, okay, because we'll take care, HR guys will take care. So as okay, suppose technical guy, mostly you appeal to the technical person, right? So technical guy, I'm interested in years of experience. Okay, summary. Okay, you want to be in management. Okay, maybe this role is not for management. Okay, so long-term goal, short-term goal, yeah, those are fine. But my brief personal impression, okay, begin sharing your name and quickly friendly gesture. Okay, thanks for giving opportunity and all. Yeah, that is okay. That's a trained one. Okay, usually we don't say, if I'm going for some meeting and all, I say thank you for giving opportunity and all. Say hi. Okay, hi guys. Okay, I'm so and so, and that's how we start. Okay, so keep it warm, neat, clean. Okay, as far away from your script, it should look natural. Bring it natural. Huh? If not, the scripted things, when we keep on hearing, we get difficult. Okay, and use technical words. Okay, domain names and all. If you worked in that thing, some of you are mentioning projects and all. Okay, then professional summary. Yes, she gave you an entire professional summary. 2 years of this experience, 1 year of that experience, and the projects. Okay, 1 or 2. Okay, how is associated with that? Other project. Okay, some good project or GPS project or something like that. Okay, you can mention it and concise your background, highlighting the current role, currently which role you are in. The last one, she mentioned that she is in the tech writing and all, and key areas of expertise. What are your expertise? Okay, those things you are throwing at me so that, okay, this is the person. Okay, mention number of years of your experience, the three relevant experience and overall experience. So you're applying for data analytics. This is most of these new domains, emerging technologies. Whenever somebody is coming into emerging technologies, of course, experienced people will have two experiences. One in the previous life and currently 1 year as a data analyst. So you brief me. If you come and say that I have 9 years experience as a data analyst, I expect a lot of knowledge. Okay. So sometimes if your experience is splitting into 2 domains, mention it. Okay. I have 4 years experience as a data on the data domain or data field. And okay. And 2 years experience in development, something like that. Okay. So make it precise and I know what level I should start with. Okay. Don't claim high and don't claim. And most of things like some people will come with cooked up experience. Okay. Whatever experience. Okay. So those things we will catch here. First idea is whatever you say here, in the same time, we will ask questions over there. So if you have some cooked up your experience and all certificates and all, you bring it. So we will first observe because experienced people, this matters because it's really experience and is it relevant to my industry? Okay, all those things we check. Then relevance to the job. That's what. Tailor your response when you interviewer asking. Always tailor your response. Mention the skills, experience, achievements because you know about the job role. You know about the company, what they do. Your response should be that even the examples you take, or even the projects you worked upon, or the real time or dummy project, whatever, make it relevant to them. Okay, relevance is very important. In the answers, whenever I ask, relevance is one thing misses. Okay, and all the technical problems, you must give technical replies only. Don't give examples and all. Okay, don't show that. Okay, that you understand the topic. Okay, don't show that. Try to show that you understand the topic. I want you to reply technically. Okay, that's in the self intro. Okay, you use technical words and all. Then background, educational background. Yeah, she mentioned that she passed the whatever she mentioned. I recorded. Even though I was speaking, still I know. Okay, she passed out with that. So 6 years experience, she passed out there and then. Okay, matching. That means even I find 1 year gap. 1 year I could not understand. So that will be my question to her. Okay, 1 year. Maybe after college she took a break. Okay, am I correct? 1 year.
It was due to COVID.
So but that is my question and that is your answer. But see, that is how we read. Details I don't remember. 6 years and 1 year is missing. So that will be my question to her. Okay, justify that. That you can be. So don't worry. For COVID, is it in your control? No. You got some health problem. Okay, in your control? No. But we will check whether that will affect your current performance or current my thing. Okay. So one of the things, don't take it wrong. One of the lady okay, some organizations, okay, this is an example. I was talking to my friend and this is the example shared. Don't take it wrong, because organizations we work, especially middle level and small organizations, we have our own problems. Big Infosys, two ladies doesn't matter. Okay, and they can do something which we can't do because employee. So that lady is already pregnant by when applying for job. Okay, this matters for us because we can't ask you that personal questions, right? So okay, HR round they are supposed to clear, but this individual, sorry, so that lady is already pregnant for so many months. Okay, first trimester, whatever, and as per law, just after 1 or 2 months work, company is supposed to give maternity leave. So will any company can do that? A small company, okay, middle level company, you are hiring and you're not even training, and okay, now I'm going for 8 months paid leave. Okay, so these things matter. These things matter. Okay, this is one example I'm telling. Okay, this something sometimes we can ask. Okay, you can, but whenever you're addressing these gaps and all, my medical health. Okay, please be careful. Please be careful, and no need to give personal information. Absolutely no. Nobody can ask. Don't ask, don't tell. Okay, but at least you have responsibility to tell me what is that. Okay, so educational background. In education, if you have a gap, 4 years degree you done in 5 years. Okay, maybe your health problem or something happened. Even then, justify properly, because these will come as the follow-up questions. Okay, what I will ask. So now I already know one thing I need to ask. And she jumped and we're going back. Okay, why did she leave and work, and why she gone back? Okay, maybe those kind of. So I want to see, because she's experienced, how stable it is, duration, all those things. If you're fresher, that is very easy for me. I will see how is performance. See, if you're graduation, these questions, freshers, I don't have anything to ask other than technical. What will I ask you to CV? Your resume will be 1 page only. Okay, so 1 page, so I will see how your progress is. Many of you will keep your percentages and all. We'll see the progress. 10th class, 90%. Intermediate, 85. Okay, degree first year, 80. Okay, then by degree, undergrad, 70%. So my question is, did you enjoy really well, or did you do something? They don't understand. What I mean is, why from 90% to 70%? Okay, you can have 2 answers. Either you enjoyed your college very well, okay, where you freaked out your freedom, or you should tell that I explored myself, I did arts, I did entrepreneurship. Okay, because these marks are marks. We know that 80% student can't even answer the same question. 60% student can't answer the same question. Okay, so you understand that why these percentages and all are only we need tech people and all. It is a bahana to filter. What's happening is 1:500 kind of applications I come. So I don't mind, sometimes I don't mind qualification. But how can I filter? So when you apply and all, what I say is 1,000 applications have come. 1,000? Yeah. Then what should we do? I don't have time for 1,000. I get only one resource to help me. So that person can't do. So what we said, okay, remove all those non-technical people, because we are a tech company, non-technical. First filter point. Okay, actually what we need is skill. What we need is skill, not qualification, but qualifications for customer. Qualification, all my employees or resources are graduates or tech guys. So that is for customer to client. Actually, for me, your qualification won't deliver the job. Your skill delivers. So I'm interested in your skill, but I need to do something. So tech, so 40% people are gone. So now I have 600 people left. Okay, 600 people. Now I'll say, okay, cut off 60%. Okay, 100 people gone. No. Cut off 70%. Cut off 75. So this cutoff thing is, we know, even we went to college, right? Even though we are 60%, we are smarter people than the 80% guys. Okay, and I want nerds. I don't want nerds in for this job. Even we went to college, not that we came from some other place. So, but cutoffs are to filter again. Okay, filter again. So you are in the borderline. We don't think that, okay, only 90% higher. So that's where the interview is. So these things are always for. So when you are not from non-technical field, or you feel that you are not enough relevant, okay, 2 things you need to do. First thing is increase your strike rate. More and more CVs shoot everywhere. And second thing is make your CV relevant and interesting. Okay, so that when it comes to the interview or in the self-introduction, make it very relevant. As if I should forget about your BSc, BCom, or whatever you are. I mean, I'm saying that whatever I should forget and focus on these things. Okay, end of the day, as a hiring manager, if HR gave me the CV, that means you cleared the first level. As a hiring manager, if I'm confident in you, I want this person. That's it. Okay, I want this person. That's what I will say. Okay, good. Like that. And always, if you have these backlogs or whatever kind of thing, come one step down. Why you want to go after Infosys the big names? It's only a tag, right? Work is same. Actually, lower companies will teach you better because they pay you less. They give you more work, and you will be working with a guy like Viru and all. You're sitting next to them and learning. When you will work with that person? So all these things are possible in that way. So as per your skills and levels, you can position yourself. Always position properly. Okay, good. Then career progression. Always educational progression. We'll see career progression also. The decisions you made, the progression you got. So actually, experienced guys are very easy because so you work for X company. Okay, 2X company hired you. That means this person already interviewed you. You already filtered, vetted that you are good. And then 3X company hired. Okay, this is very easy for me. Now where I stand, Google, she's at Google. So if Google is rating her as a good employee and hired, so one job is half job is done. Now I'll see whether technical relevance is there. Okay, did she learn something? And matching, can I work with her? Okay, she ready? What level she is? Why she's changing? Why Google leaving Google and coming to us? Okay, those guys. If she'll come to us, she will leave us, or she's a fighter cop that she will fight with everyone on the team. Okay, why she's leaving? Those kind of things, other things comes into picture. Okay, good. If you're a fresher, okay, like he's saying, I'm waiting for your organization. You know that we exist. Okay, so always there's a standard data that a company like yours we are waiting for. Okay, but you can say that. So we take with smile that okay, but you say that when you say actually I'm waiting for a service company or product company in the GPS or in the data science company like yours. Oh, he read about my company. So I won't ask about did you know what we do and all. Okay, in the university SOPs when we write. Okay, when we write SOPs, what we say? I am interested in this course because you have a PhD, guys. You have 2 PhDs in this field, or a Nobel Prize guy is there, or whatever we say that you have industry participant. Your industry participant, okay, industry sponsorship or participant, he is from the same field. That's why I want to go to robotics.
Sir, your voice is echoing.
Because you have type with Honda Robotics. Your type. So that's how SOP. They know. That means I have something to offer and you have something to receive. You understand it? So in that short 1 minute, 2 minutes, this much essence. You need to give the feeling. Okay, good. And some things you can use in a CV also. This is not that whatever I'm saying now, speak there. Okay, the CV. As you're speaking, I go through your summary. That's what I do, right? I made you speak. Now I got something. Okay. What is your name? Okay, I don't even remember my name by the time you come. Okay, because today I read 50 names. Okay, I don't remember all. But then I go through your name. Okay, where from you are? Location also, maybe one point that I have. So location, where from you are? Okay, all those things matters to me. Okay, good. I mean, not as a hiring decision. Suppose you are from Pune and staying in Hyderabad. So as I'm that means whenever next time maybe flexible she's. If I send her to Pune or anything, okay, she's flexible. She moved out of place means flexibility. You're showing flexibility. Okay, somebody left hometown. Okay, one of my friends before going abroad, we were having a talk, and I said from Vizag to Bangalore. He said from Vizag to Bangalore 3 hours. Vizag to Dubai is 3 hours. Hyderabad, I come 3 hours, I reach Dubai. So it doesn't matter, right? So once you leave your hometown, anywhere you can reach. Okay, so flexibility. No, I want to work in only Hyderabad. Okay, that kind of reservations and all. You won't mention here, but remember, when it comes to the questioning and all, you should show the flexibility. Okay, you should show the flexibility also. And career progression, very important. Milestones, promotions, notable projects. Okay, there was nothing interesting in that. Okay, you need to say this project I was associated with that. Okay, and within one sentence. Okay, there I contributed this much. Okay, 250 hours I worked in this project because billing. Okay, 250 hours out of 100 hours. 100 hours out of 250 hours. That is good resource. Okay, kind of thing. Demonstrate your growth and accomplishments. You are awarded as today as a best student. What you will give straight from the college, what best you can give, leadership skills. Because always hiring decisions are made not for that position. Hiring decisions are not made for the position. Next position. I always hire a person for the next position. I never ever hire if a recruiter or interviewer is hiring for that position, he or she is doing wrong thing. Whenever I hire you as a data analyst, I hire for you, or I check whether you will progress. Progression is there for data scientist or senior data analyst kind of thing. Okay, that's where you said, I did my other course also, certification. That means ready. At least knowledge is there. Now I need to give push and mentorship, and they will transform into that new role. Leadership skills. Okay, I participated in the student, this thing, entrepreneurship. Okay, entrepreneurship is one good thing you can always emphasize when you're in college. Why I say entrepreneur? So entrepreneur means some management skills, leadership skills, business skills. You always have those things. Okay, so because you're a fresher, what you will offer to me? Okay, these kind of things, I coded on my word. Failure is also, you need to say boldly, because when something works, something is working, it works in only one way. It works in only one way. When something fails, it can fail 100 ways. So you know how things can fail. Okay, you realize yourself, oh, I ran to the mountain and realized that it is not so easy, planning, preparation, okay, other people. So failure is also good. But if you have anything, say it proudly. You're a fresher, right? Say that I tried this, it did not work out. Something. Don't hide. And don't think that we like success only. Like Australian cricket team. They say that there's a saying, I don't know whether it's true or not. They won't make you a captain, or you won't be selected into Australian team if you've never seen a failure. Your career progression is very good. That means this guy never seen how you will work under pressure, how you will take failure, those things. That means failure teaches a lot. Okay, if you have such things also, you mention. Okay, that makes interesting about you. Okay, it is all about making yourself interesting for the next discussion. And passion. This is what, when you are delivering your words and all, show some passion. Especially when you look at the interviewer. Okay, very passionate people and all. Okay, then usually I introduce myself. Because many interviewers won't do it, but it's a good practice that you need to introduce. Okay, that is a good practice. So that, hey, I'm so and so, and then, okay, today I'm going to interview. Okay, go ahead. Or if I'm having 50, 60, India too load, right? So that's why we don't have courtesy of introducing myself. Actually, I say, okay, tell me about yourself. Who are you? The courtesy is, and say, hey, I'm Suresh. Today I'm the team lead, and today I'll be interviewing. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, that is a courtesy. Okay, courtesy. And okay. So passion and enthusiasm. The way I'm asking questions, you will understand what kind of person I am. Some reading, right? So please show enthusiasm and passion in your the way you say. What is your name? Okay, Ajay. What do you do? BTech. Okay, nothing. One line and did you do any project? DA analysis. Okay, what was your role? So no energy. It shows that you may be introvert, extrovert. We are not talking about personalities. Okay, you show I'm very good today here. And don't ever think that I need this job, God, please, this job. When you want something more, you do silly mistakes. You think that I'm here for a good experience. If it works out, it works out. Because it is Infosys you want to join, you have to see your manager whether, okay, the job role. You ask about job role in the interview, during the process interview, you can ask about job role. What will be my job role? Okay, people ask questions. People ask me questions. Will you send me abroad? Yeah. On site. They ask that, but come, I will make your life miserable. They don't ask this. Okay, I'll make your life so miserable that you won't go home and sleep. Okay, you'll make your partner's life also miserable. Okay, so you come there to work with a team, right? So you can ask yourself, what is that? Okay, what will be the role? And I feel good to answer. I have moral and ethical and job responsibility that I need to answer. What is that? Okay, it's a fresher. You know data analytics. So fine. Okay, which domain are you working on? Some, but don't poke into project details. Don't cross the limit. Okay, one or two questions just to make it interactive. Okay, that is okay in the interview process. In the process of interview, it's okay to ask questions. Okay, but don't say that what is your company? And that is you supposed to learn, research and come. Okay. Hey, I read about your NASDAQ review. You got a big order from some US government. Wow. You know about us. You're reading. Okay. Self-introduction. Start. Okay. Passion. I personally like. Okay, passionate people, enthusiastic. Okay, I know too much. So when you are going to give job, so when can I start? Not that much also. Okay, not too much, but show that okay, I'm very interested in this work, and maybe I skipped. Don't say I skipped 2 interviews for this. Okay, don't need to do that much. You say I'm very much interested. Okay, you are one of my favorite companies. One of my favorite. Yeah, of course. You have one favorite food only. Okay, don't say that I'm looking for your company, sir. That is like Google. Some people say, I want to work in Google because you achieved your level. Now target is after climbing a couple of mountains. What will be your target? Mount Everest. But at the fresher level, so you are one of my favorite companies. What are other companies? See, you're spending more time with or her. Okay, so it's all interaction, right? So you are driving the interview. One of my favorite companies, sir. One of my favorite data science companies. One of my favorite AI companies, one of my favorite service companies. Okay, maybe follow-up question comes, good, you wasted 1 minute because you are leading the interview. Follow-up question doesn't, that means I absorbed it. Yeah, relevant. Is not sorry, this is your company, sir. Every day morning, I open your logo and pray. That I don't do. Okay, that I don't do. Because you're saying that to everyone. Every girl you say the same thing, every boy you say the same thing. Okay, good. So remember that tell me about your question is often the interviewer opening to make a strong first impression. Okay, this is very important for you to make a strong first impression. Okay, and eye contact, please. One of the lady, I rate her technically very high. She was not selected. Okay, then I call that. I don't do that, but I call the other manager and say, hey, what happened to people? But I not specifically ask. So one of the lady, but I somehow she could not show confidence. I said, confidence, how do you show? I know, but what do you want to be confident? She's not the sound, the way you say 2 plus 3, 6. But confident, right? Yes. Other person will be shocked. Really, 6 or what? Okay. Sometimes confidence will the other person will be, okay, maybe correct. No, yes, 3. No. Okay. Confidence should be there in that. Okay. And okay, like, so I mean, I'm not stereotyping, but especially people who come from towns, okay, and girls, you do that. Maybe boys even for that matter. That's not that everybody. He's answering all the questions when I give you a chance of self-introduction. No. Okay, like that. So eye contact is important. If 3-4 days are there, I like this person, don't look at an answer. You are asking and I'm answering. Okay, establish eye contact with everyone. Okay, and make it interactive. So don't think about the job. Take it as an interaction. So if you think about it, I need to get it. What he likes, he likes this one. No, don't try to impress. Okay, answer properly and they will read it. Okay, so strong first impression. So the words, technical words, all those things. I maybe a couple of batches I told you. I used to write in my CV a scanning engineer. I started my life. Okay, nothing interesting. So one day I thought a scanning engineer. Okay, so whenever in the CV, couple of times I observed. Okay, whenever I write and give, obviously they will ask the question, what is this scanning engineer? Because other person having ego. I am 10 years experience and this guy is bringing a new topic which I don't know. So I can't ask me explain this. So I said, what is this scanning engineer? Then I got 1 minute to talk about. And there at Boast, I visited 250 organizations and had meeting with all the manager level. I'm saying that I don't meet the normal people. But the way I speak, I'm not boasting, and then not in a cocky kind of thing. I say at the manager level interaction. Oh, manager level interaction, that means so like that. So we used to find the identify requirement and all. So sometimes many of the guys used to write down when I teach, because that was done by a Harvard guy. My boss, my ex-boss, was a Harvard guy. So he invented that method or whatever. Okay, and did that. So other guys used to write down. Literally, I seen a couple of senior guys write down. So I respect them because they're humbling themselves. Learning comes from anywhere. And when they learn from us, that means very much interested. This guy is trained by the best hands. Okay, like that. So, okay, you teach. Sometimes you will teach. Okay, you guys like to teach Instagram. I don't have zero knowledge of that. So, okay, so like that, even I got a lot to learn. Good. So adapt to the response to a specific job. If you do some mistake, accept and adapt. Okay, the questions and all, specific jobs, company, okay, all those things, highlight relevant qualification experiences. Okay, good. So self-introduction, many people stumble across, and don't make it as a kind of thing. And in the self-introduction, don't give me, please, I'm married, 2 kids, okay, 1 husband, and then, okay, and say that I have two sisters, 1 sister is married. Oh, come on. Okay, my father name is this, my mother name is it. I can't ask them to rude to say stop it. But you're wasting 1 minute. I came from that village. Okay, and all. Okay, my CV and all. Yeah, now I did not update for a long time. But even now, my introduction, I did not give her. She asked me. No, in my introduction, I always have this. In the last, even when I'm asking you to introduce, I always say, "What is fun about you?" Always say that. She said, "The throw ball and chess." See, I remember after talking 1 hour, I still remember. So that makes it. I'm building a personality around. So sometimes I connected with people because of that in the business meetings and all. Okay, I connected with people because of their interest. Okay, so for that matter, one of the customer I met in dog park. One of the customer dog park. Okay, here we say bar and all, it will be a bad word, but most of the interesting people you meet at where you find interesting. Not bars only. Okay. So where you find interesting. So you meet. If not, everybody will go to bar and say, Suresh said that I need to go to bar. Okay. Don't say that only bars. Okay? You will find wherever you're finding interesting, maybe you'll find your kind of people. So those kind of people and the application we are discussing, he says, already you know what I want. Okay, because we have the common interest and all. So that confidence, trust. You know, the PhD, the trust is a big topic. Research paper, trust. Okay, that's it. And in your CV and all, you can build trust. Don't say anything. I always have that experience and the college pass out, it never matches. Okay, I ask 1 or 2, the every answer, I keep the CV aside. Because I don't want to mess up, because I have 49 people more. Why should I go into maybe a diamond, but I don't have time to dig into that and get a diamond out. So I say, okay, because I trust you, I'm not with you. Okay, good. So okay, education background, relevant coursework. Don't give me unnecessary personal information. Please don't give me personal information. Okay, that is HR guys look out. HR guys will think about, okay, your husband where is working, now you are working. Okay, you will shift there. All those things. Okay, and don't be over friendly in the interview also. Okay, interviewer is being friendly. Okay, sometimes good intention, bad intention, whatever it is. Okay, I won't say that only boys like that, girls also like that. But your response should be very professional. They are joking. It is their way of making you comfortable. Maybe. Okay. Don't start jokes. Okay. Maybe you are tense and all. They joked. Okay, to make you easy. Oh, he's joking. Well, let me start a joke. Okay, don't spoil that. Okay, so that's one more thing. What else I can have? So relevant coursework and all. Yeah, these freshers always go with coursework. You make sure relevant courses. These days, many people from abroad are coming to India, and when you guys are you going abroad or whatever, so your coursework I should understand. And any guy who going to abroad, there is data science, MS in data science, MS in AI. And what is machine learning? I don't know, sir. Still same Indian. Okay? Coursework, yeah, finished, sir. So your coursework, you can explain me. Mechatronics. BTech in mechatronics. What is this mechatronics? So then explain me the coursework. Okay, as part of my coursework, we learned electronics and also mechanical engineering, concepts and all, and we developed design. Okay. Never understood. Okay. So freshers, you can do that. Internship, yeah. Please invest in internship. Many of you waste months together. Okay, don't waste time. You find internship, do it. Internship is you are being mentored by someone for the 3 months or 6 months, whatever. So why these big companies and all don't hire freshers? It's not that they don't like. And you always say that, sir, they're not hiring freshers. Yeah. Then where from you get experienced people? No, I mean, small companies and middle level companies will take, okay? Big guys, they don't have time. I can afford, I can pay. You have 1,000 rupees, I don't know how much movie ticket. You have 1,000 rupees in your pocket to spend. Which theater you will choose? Best theater or 100 rupees theater? I'm an Infosys or big guy. Okay, I can afford. So why should I take a risk on an intern or sorry, a fresher, train them, one more resource, training, my project and all. So what I'll do, I ask 1 year, 2 years experience. That means somebody already did the job. I will. But then if you're a fresher, don't lose your interest that, okay, they are not hiring us. Oh yeah, you're not hiring, but find out the people who are hiring. Who is going for that interview? Somebody from middle level company are going for interview. This post electronics, LNC. One electron passes, there is a gap.
Yeah.
Other electron fills there. We learn in physics, right? So you are supposed to fill there. Because that company hired an intern. Hired a intern. Internship always, I mean, not always, sometimes results into permanent position. So you can ask him that, say, okay, I'll work. But is there any chance of permanent position? Somebody says yes, join. Okay? Because it's not that they will hold you and bind you. But at least you have some more hard work and you will get a job. Internship always good. So if I'm happy with you, why would I take another fresher than the one who is in front of me? Okay, internship. When you're free, you don't have anything to do, go for internship. Go for internship. Don't spend time in your room with your mobile. Go for internship. So internship is there. Or part-time, yeah, we respect part-time. Here part-time means very cheap. Okay, but part-time is what? Because you are 20 years and you ask my mother for money. Okay, but you can do part-times. If you are doing part-time, say it. Okay, as a part-time designs, I'm doing design, sir. As a part-time, you can say, I work for this company, design. Okay, it shows responsibility, okay, value, professionalism. He already knows what is delivery, what is project line, timelines, money, transaction. This person is better than the person who did not even, think about that. Okay, attitude is also important. Okay, skills and interests. Yeah, skills you showcase, certification, all those things. Now, the same lady, the example I took, she done 2 certifications. Okay, employability index, where you stand. Okay, you find out. And you can say that as employability index, I scored 90%. What is this employability index? I don't know about the data, but it shows that you've done something, somebody rated you 90%. You're getting it? Like that. And career goals. Yeah, I want to go into manage a short term, long term. Okay, somebody picked from there. So all the engineering students will talk like that. But when you say something, show me evidence what you've done in the college or until now. Okay, until now. So sometimes you say, I designed my own circuit board. I designed my own application. What is the application? Reminder application. Okay, clock application, which I'm using now. Okay, I have ideas which I want to convert into products. Oh, okay. Okay, planning guy, very good. So like that, management. Okay, like that. We are a group of students. We go and participate in the code challenges. Oh, he likes to solve problems using technology. So make it interesting. Huh? Freshers always make it interesting. Emphasize on eagerness to learn and your motivation, all those things. That's it. That's it. Now question time. Do you have any questions for me? Usually no. Okay. But this is, see, ATS and self-interview. These two are the stepping stones for your interview. That is interaction. Okay. So make it right. And when you're sitting before your, okay, be presentable. Okay. Discuss all these are body language and all those things are common. But always I tell everyone, even the sessions I tell you, right? Technical answers, technical jargon, use technical words. Please do not use normal language. Okay, because you are trained professional. You remember the butcher and doctor example I told you?
Yes.
Both are doing the same job. But the words they use matters. Okay, words they use and the goal, end goal also matters. One is killing, one is keep them alive. Okay, so please use that. Only technical words. Okay, as many as possible. For that, you need to build your vocabulary. Because again, 50 interviews I do per day or 20 interviews I do per day, and one nice voice comes up, talks nicely about technical thing and all. I'm interested. Okay, that matters. Okay, technicality. You, if you're a experienced person, you should throw numbers, technical words, jargons, left and right. Because my level, I can understand. Because she is experienced, I am also experienced. Okay, and sometimes when you say these doctors and all, when they speak, even though we don't understand, we like to listen to them. Half the things we don't understand, but the words and all sound very promising and all, very promising and all. Okay, good. Chalo, anything more?
Sorry, small doubt. I think maybe silly for
Doubt is doubt. There is nothing called small or
If
big.
we go for a company interview, if the HR asks like, I will give 10 lakhs package, after 1 month, if you receive 12 lakhs package, will you leave our company within short time?
Yeah. What will be your answer for that?
That's why I'm asking that question.
If I ask you the question, now I ask, you need to answer.
I think I will leave, sir.
You leave.
Same.
You are all young people. I'll give you in your answer. A girl comes to you and says the same thing. What do you do? Okay, answer you got. See, first thing. Okay, in India, our culture is completely different. But this is Finland example. Okay, in Finnish, they treat companies as mother. Okay, Finnish thing. They come. I mean, even we say, because that is nurturing or nourishing so many people. Okay, then same thing was asked in the interview, Finnish, Helsinki, in the company. The question was like, they asked in a different way. You saw your mother, falling into the ocean or wherever, river, and your daughter, whom you will pick, you will save. Okay, you're traveling and on board, and mother fell down and daughter fell down. Whom you will save? You can only save one. Huh? Are you Spider-Man or Superman that you will save both?
Mother.
Why? Logically or technically? Mother. Huh? Who is future? Mother or child?
Mother is foundation.
So there is no future. So what you will do with the foundation?
Another chance, no, sir.
No, that's not. No. See, actually, it's mother. Answer is mother. Okay, but not emotionally. You should answer. Or okay, if I say daughter, a mother. So actually, future is what that lady could be Indira Gandhi or Indira Nui, or anyone could be. Or first female pilot, already pilots are there. Then you are killing, or for that matter, Malala Yousaf. Okay, she could be anyone, right? That means you kill future. Whatever your mother is already, she can't be much more than that. Then what is your logically? Child. Logically, child. Okay, even I heard, okay, this like when this India we have, abroad example is very easy because there's a systems, rules, regulations properly. That's why we take abroad example. Okay, when there is accident and the chopper comes, you can only pick one. They'll pick the child. Next, when the chopper comes, they pick the woman. When the chopper comes, then the man. By then he is alive. Okay, man is the provider of the house. No. There is a so child, woman, and then man. That is how hierarchy is. Dying, don't care. This is the hierarchy. We don't know what is internal bleeding, or we don't know, right? So that is the hierarchy. One seat is there. So like that. So mother, company is like a mother. So that means whenever you treat like that, it creates more people, nourishment and all, taking care and all. So answer is mother. But heart-wise, child. Who's our child is, we will follow. Okay, if a lady is there, I'll say run away, lady. But child means I mean jump, because child is innocent and all. But there, this is the answer. Okay, like that. If somebody is giving 10 lakhs, who is trusting you first? No, I'm answering. Who is trusting you? As you are. Who is trusting you? I am trusting you and giving you 10 lakhs. Okay, then you accept it. Tomorrow some flashy thing comes 12 lakhs, then how can you leave me? Okay, so what you are today, I respect. I agree. It's a mutual handshake. Okay, there is some value to the word ethics, ethical things. Logically, you're correct. But if logic prevails, then anything can happen. Okay, that means that is ethical board. So organization runs on ethics. Okay, I promised you something, that means I need to deliver. Okay, ethics are very, very, very important. Okay, biasless organization and ethical very important. That means company should be ethical. We should also be ethical. At the cost of ethics, if you ask me, ethics are 1 million, I'll say ethics are better than 1 million. Because ethics are right, you may make 2 million out of it. Okay, it's very important. You surpass that, you coming bravery, anybody can do anything. Anybody can do to me also. The same thing if an employee comes, sir, I work for 8 lakhs. Will I fire you? You are asking one way. Other way, somebody comes from IIT and say, I work for 8 lakhs. Then I say, sorry, yaar, I got someone for 8 lakhs. I'm firing you. No, you don't, right? So ethics are both ways. So always, see, you all remember, a company is a company. Okay, that is for so many souls are working. You don't like it, something different. Okay, but you can't use like that. Even these days, I see people take 2-3 offer letters. I rejected many people because the opening statement, so already I have an offer letter. I just want to know how much you will offer. I said, sorry, I don't. No, just offer. I will see. No, I said, no, you have no ethics. A person is not having any ethics. Okay, one in the hand and I will negotiate. People are hired because the HR managers have so much pressure to fill the post. That's why, how much you have? 10 lakhs. I'll give you 11 lakhs. No, that person is unethical. Okay, I can never make him manager or give the office keys.
Even I face the segment like, do you holding any offer?
Do you because why they ask is not that because I offer you and you compare with that offer. So HR gets, do you have any offer? Because tell me if you have anything like that, match something. Because they have recruitment. But as a hiring manager, I say, this guy is not ethical. Okay, 1 lakh less, what will happen in your life? Anyway, after after 8 lakhs, 7 lakhs, 8 lakhs, India government will be happy. After 10 lakhs, waste. Taking increment is waste. You can tell company that keep it, give me free food. Okay, don't give, because whatever they give, government will take it. Okay, 1 lakh increment, 10,000 in your hand. Okay, 90,000 government will take. So after that, you change the bracket and all. So, but ethics, please don't leave it at any cost. If you can do to someone, somebody can do to you. That is it. Okay. So don't play. If you like it, you tell them on face that sorry, I'm leaving because of money. Okay, but don't double cross. Good. Okay. Anyway, any other question? Good. Ethics. That's a good point we brought up. Ethics. Very, very important. And even when you in the organizations and all, always we have this bias. A lady interviewer, people will behave differently, especially senior guests. Okay, I have 5 years experience. She's interviewing me. So don't go with biases and all. Okay, women can be smart, and that's why I always tell in the sessions that technology needs women, but you are not smart enough to compete with men. So learn. Every company wants to balance. Okay, good. What else? Any other question?
So in that case, the question we mentioned, can we say something like, currently I'm skilling myself and then I would like to continue working in this organization until I feel challenged?
Yeah, see, here it is direct give and take. What you're talking about is improvement. I told you that 2 things you come for the organization, money and development. Development always you can demand. Because you're saying that give me more. You're not saying that if you don't give me, I'll step out. Money and all. So money is very deadly thing. It's very bargain system. Okay. So money wise, and he's saying that somebody offered and somebody offered 2 days afterwards. Okay, that happens, right? You work for 1 or 2 years, contractual obligation you clear, then you go for higher. Of course, you go for higher salary.
Yes.
But it's okay then. If they're offering higher, it's okay. But any organization, okay, I'll tell you internal any organization, depending on the position, role, and project and all, minimum 2 years is used to work.
Yes.
If you work minimum 2 years, company gains whatever investment, return of investment, 2 years. Okay, if your company is having 18%, 20% attrition rate, that means every 4 years, entire team is new. We know that. Okay, so but when you're talking about your goal increment and all, money increment and all, you have all rights, obligation. So 18 months to 1 year, that's what is good. Even on your CV, if you jump frequently, it won't look nice. Okay, that's what we say. 2 years, justified, that company. Tech market is such a way that the demand wise, they won't even wait for 1 year here, 1 year there, 1 year there. They don't mind, they will hire you. When these things will pop up, when the business settle down, then I say, oh, what is this? Too many jumps. Earlier you did not check. Earlier there was demand and all, we did not check. Now no demand. You are too jumpy. Okay, you are very wary. You are not stable kind of person. Sorry, I can't hire you. So it's all situation. So don't spoil your CV. And for you, if the manager or someone is not offering, that's why I said same question. If I hire you at 80% person, there is nothing for me to challenge you intellectually or teach you intellectually. So that is my problem. Then I need to.
Sorry, your voice is not clear.
If you're at that level, always we are happy to give you, or one person I give you and deliver this project. Okay, then what I'm doing, challenging not at the work level. I can't Java and super Java and super Java. I can't do that, right? So what I said, now project delivery, timelines, reporting. That's enough. You're dead. The moment you get into management, you're dead. Okay, nobody can nail that. That our project management is off. Good. Only front benchers are asking.
I have
Okay, sir. Back benchers, if you don't ask, you're not going to leave from here. One question. Everybody, you discuss among yourself and ask one question. Until then, I will answer this.
One of the company project, since the layoff is going on, so if I laid off, then why is it justified? How should we answer that I've been laid off?
Yeah, see, layoffs, tech world, layoffs are very common. It is not your problem.
Yeah.
Okay, or neither our problem. Service industry, India is a service market. Okay, that means we look at US. Okay, US sneezes, we catch cold. Okay, that is how. So that is where we can't justify. Okay, that something happened to the market and the organization can't keep you on the bench and all. But why did you go? Why did you get into the bench? Are you non-performing or excess? So those logics are. If you are laid off, it's okay. The tech world, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay, and you can say. You can say that we laid off because of the project requirement and all, laid off, and I'm in between jobs, and I'm going ahead. Okay, I'm going ahead. Let's go.
Recently, many companies fired many employees because they committed in moonlighting.
That is unethical practices. Moonlighting, okay, hiring, okay, and HR managers are fired. So those are unethical practices. Unethical, we don't have any excuse. Unethical practices, we don't have any excuse. Okay, that is.
It is completely unethical. Right?
Unethical, because you have a contractual obligation. You have a contractual obligation. And how can you do something like that? And when you are doing moonlighting and all, no, sir, I'm working in a different project. So when you can do that, you can also give this project data to someone else. Okay, and that means you are not loaded enough. Very unethical. Moonlighting is very unethical. Okay, no, that is not acceptable. You don't like, you want money, ask. You want more challenge, ask. Okay, but at the center, one more thing. After working 8 hours and you're working for another company, it is not possible. That means you're cutting short here. How can you work for 8 hours, 10 hours here and then another project? No, it's humanly impossible. That company is not paying enough. That's why for your survival you're doing, better change the company. That means you can't survive with the money they are paying. Change the company. Okay, don't spoil with this unethical practice. That is. Backbenchers decided what question?
Completely illegal, sir. Just because of having only China investors, Paytm is banned.
See, illegal is a tricky word. Okay, the softwares you use are illegal. Yes, but nobody comes after you. That means it's legal. No. So illegal and all fine, but first of all, ethical. Ethical. Always treat others the way you want to be treated.
But dark web.
Huh?
Dark web. That's where we can buy anything.
Oh, I don't know dark web. I've never been. I'm not that dark. I'm dark, but not that
Very
dark.
dangerous, sir.
You've been there? Babu, any questions for me?
What questions we shouldn't ask when they ask, do you have any questions for us?
What questions I should ask when they say, do you have a very smart? I'll give a list of things. No, there nothing like what you should not ask. Okay, I mean, don't bother with too many questions and all. Project, sir, which client, sir? And okay, which country, sir? Can I go there? You have a policy that you will send me abroad and all. Some people previously used to ask. Now abroad travel is cheap. Previously, they used to join company because you promised me that you will send me to US. Okay, you're Telugu guy and you're not going to US, something wrong with you. Correct, right? You're in the Telugu community and you are not in US or never been to US, you're forgotten or not, something wrong with you. Everybody need to go to that Makkah and come back once. Okay, like that. So there used to be peer pressure and family pressure. Okay, my friends, father, everybody is going to US, you are not going, change the company. Because you need to tell that my son is in Chicago or whatever they do. So see, these kind of, you can ask. There is nothing you can't ask, but pestering them, going into too much details. Okay, futuristic thing. Will you promote me after 2 years? Okay. So many of you them ask, sir, will I get job? If you be topper in the class, you will get job. I can't guarantee that. Then I can't guarantee this. Everybody asks job, is a job guarantee? So now tell me, do you guarantee that you will be topper? If you're topper, I will guarantee that. So give and take. So just not pestering, that's one thing. Okay, good. You start, I need to ask, and you ask a good question. Any other?
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
We might not have an answer for that we might that particular moment. So how we should handle that situation?
See, that is depending on the person. Somebody will sweat, somebody will do this and all. As an interviewer will understand that you are not comfortable in answering or you don't have answer. Okay, then you say that. If you don't have answer, say that. Okay, sorry, sir. Okay, sorry, ma'am. Okay, I don't have anything. I don't know. Okay, and yeah, sometimes. Okay, after interview, or okay, you could ask them some questions like, sir, when you ask me, okay, what is the right answer for that? Okay, you could ask, but don't say, first question, what is the answer? Second question, what is the answer? Not like that. Something asked like this. Okay, what could be that? And the person says that, sorry, I can't tell you. Okay, it's okay. No, please, 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 sir. Next interview. Don't. I can't tell you not. Or if I am there, I'll answer. I'll say that, yeah, you should have not said that. Okay, actually, that is not how we do. We do this way. Okay, that's okay. And if you don't know, it's better to say. Or you can say like this. If you don't know, I'm not sure, but whatever my memory supports, okay, this could be. Or you can say the technical words and all definition. I maybe it's I don't remember, but I can give you an example where I used, where I applied. So Newton's second law. No. Okay, so I know that, but I can say where it applies. F equal to MC square. Einstein, Newton, two enemies, not enemies, two poles of the science. You are making them F equal to MC square. Write his name. Einstein. Okay, they are both are. Somebody says something is pulling, somebody says something is pushing. The concept of gravity, happening, and he united them. So unified theory. F equal to MC square. Okay, chala. If you don't have anything, thanks for your time. Okay, I try to. This is very simple topic, but simple things.
Hello, sir.
Okay, matters.
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Murphy's law.
Hello, sir.
Murphy's law, where you least expect something to fail, that will fail. So most of the interviews, you hurt yourself because of your CV or because I'm telling you, you heard so many people are hearing me. Next time when I ask you, please submit your CV, you will do the same mistake because you don't have patience, you don't have time. Until last minute you won't prepare, and the last minute when I ask, you throw that. So please work out. Okay, take 1 day kind of thing, and after 1 day you send us. Okay, prepare that and prepare yourself. Okay, he already halfway got. Come out from the script because you everybody sounds the same to me. So that means you need to say, I need to come out of the script. It's like a new line you use everywhere for a boy or girl. You use the same line. No, you change the line, right? Change your self-intro also. Okay, make it. Chalo, thanks for your time. I hope it was useful and we'll catch up sometime again. Okay, bye-bye.
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Thank you. Bye-bye. Online, whoever is there, thanks for joining.
Sir,
Bye-bye.
am I audible? अरे, क्या हो रहा है?
Can I leave? What are you thinking?
చెప్పాను సార్ మీకు సారీ కంప్లీట్
కరెక్ట్గా చెప్పాను 1 hour.